Hello everybody, this is once again Cerat. I'm here with another of my GGSC2 Charity games. This one is once again going to be a Zerg vs Zerg. Again, I'm setting out an early drone, which on this map I really should have realized I wouldn't be getting early pooled due to the fact of just the size of it. But I had the philosophy at the time that you can never be too careful, and unfortunately this starts setting me pretty far behind compared to him. I've got the larva, but I don't have minerals to spend on it, unfortunately, because I just am not mining as much as him. It's one less drone, but that one less drone can make a big difference in the early part of the game. And then I also messed this up just a little bit. I started my overlord too late, and so I just normally try and do an extractor trick here just to get up an extra drone faster. But unfortunately that doesn't work out too much. At least that's what I try and do now whenever I can. Back then, this is still in Silver League. I've fortunately, thanks to this, been promoted to Gold. But back then I do a lot of things that I see now and just say, what the heck was I thinking when I did this kind of stuff? But again, I even set this drone the wrong way around, which is unfortunate because I get over here and I see that he has his gas up, but I don't know how long it's been up, and then I see his pool. By the time I get over here, I believe his pool's already finished, which is kind of bad for me. Yeah, his pool was a little bit ahead of mine, about a second ahead of mine, which, I mean, that's not too big of a difference, but a second is still significant enough in some cases. But I mean, he's at 12 drones and 12 drones mining at any rate, and I'm also at 12 drone, or I'm actually only at 11 there because I got the one scouting around here still. But I took my gas very early. I try not to do that as much, but at least now, as I said, this was quite a while ago. This was about a month ago. I haven't played so much thanks to my graphics card being out of, well, out for repairs basically. It kind of crashed on me after playing this, so oh well. I mean, this weekend charity thing, I was playing basically non-stop so many times, and a lot of games just dragged on, and I don't know if it was just because I had low power supply or whatnot, but for some reason my computer just didn't want to work with my graphics card anymore, so I wasn't able to record these, and at least not when I was planning to. And as we see, I'm up there messing around with my drone, and I missed when I could have put that down. I was nice about getting that back down, but then right after that I got a couple Zerglings. I cancel it because I didn't have anything. I don't even know. Yeah, I didn't even have any Zerglings in production at the time, so I didn't really have anything to defend it with. And unfortunately, it's mainly because I have the minerals, but I don't have the larva a lot of the time, and when I finally do, I'm going to make it the Zerglings because they're just being annoying right now. They killed off one of my drones. But I tried to basically, my philosophy at the time was to always go roaches. Unfortunately, the way that Zerg vs Zerg is in Heart of the Swarm in particular, it's bad if you go roaches. A lot of the time you're going to run into a lot of Zerglings and a lot of Mutalisks, and this time, again, I don't know what I was doing. I started building a layer already. It's not even 6 minutes, and it's hard. I built this before the 5.5 minute mark. Unfortunately, I don't know what I was doing that for, but you live and you learn in these games, and I thankfully just being able to watch the replays on my computer since then, and playing quite a few games since then as well, I have learned quite a bit about what I've been doing wrong, what I've been doing stupidly, and this is one of them. And also sending in all these Zerglings to be met by a few Banelings. I thought I positioned that a bit better, but I unfortunately didn't, and so I lost a lot of my units there. And again, if we look at this, I have basically no map vision. I've got a roach there, I've got my overlord there, but that's all the vision I have outside of my map. If we look at him, he's got that there, he's got his overlord there, he's got his overlords around the edges of the map, basically ensuring that if I were to tech to Mutalisk, which I have quite the ability to, and in fact I even start to right here, because for who knows what reason, it will ensure that he's able to spot this. I mean, especially at this rate, I should have already been going on to a third base rather than just staying on these two. I'm already following very far behind. He's got a lot more lings than me. He's got a couple of banelings up there, and I don't have any banelings. But I mean, I have this better saturated, though he's got this base fully saturated. He just didn't transfer down any of his drones to mine down here. But I've got only 2 in gas there apparently. And other than that, it's just I made a lot of mistakes here. I even had that queen going, trying to chase that overlord, which morphs into an overseer right here. But again, I'm finally sending out some overlords to help me get vision, but at this point he's already got a handful of lings, and I'm building roaches, which roaches are really good against ling baneling, but in the number that he's getting, I mean 30 right now, yeah, that's unfortunately not going to help me as much as I hope it will. I've got my Spire up now, but I've got no upgrades. I'm getting the roach speed, but other than that I have no attack or defense upgrades. I'm getting the overlord speed to help me scout a little bit. At least that's what I plan to use it for. Unfortunately, I don't think that ever comes to happen. But he's getting the defense upgrade, and he's just got a massive amount of Zerglings and an ever-growing force of Banelings at this point. Which kind of, in a way, hard counters what I'm doing due to the fact that my units are going to be a lot of air units when I actually get the ability to really make them. I mean, I haven't even started making Mutalisks yet, and I've had this Spire up for quite a little while now. And again, the queen's just getting really high on the energy. I'm not injecting like I should be, and my gas is just pitiful, especially for wanting to try and go Mutalisk. And he's got an overlord. I don't think he has actually seen that yet. No, he has not, which is really good for me in a way. But just when he has this many units, and I didn't know about it because, again, if we look at my vision, this is all I have outside of my map. But so we got only 8 mining minerals here. I'm going spore crawlers because I was thinking, oh, he's going to go Mutalisk too, which he didn't, for probably obvious reasons. Why go Mutalisk when you can get up a ton of Zerglings and a ton of Banelings and just literally roll over everything? And if I had seen this sooner, I might have been able to get out defense faster, prepare myself a little bit more, but my Mutalisks just fly right by that, don't even spot it. But my Overlord does, and I get prepared because I'm like, oh, it's just a bunch of Zerglings. I think my roaches can handle this, but I mean, he's got 1-1, I've got 0-0, and he's just got this massive ball of Zergling Banelings. These Banelings have speed, and he's going to send that into my mineral line and destroy it. And unfortunately, at this point, I don't have enough to even begin to scratch this, really. I can pick it away at it with my units, but then it's just like, there's nothing I can really do. My supply is just a little above half his, well, but other than that, it's just, I don't have this units to defend this. And eventually I'm going to realize that and leave this game, but this is just one of the many times that I had a misread in the game, and that's due to me not scouting absolutely at all. And my entire base is destroyed. I don't have a third base, which I should have had by now. It's 13 minutes into the game, and I didn't expand again, especially after getting all that harassment earlier, and then my Spire goes down and I GG out of the game. And again, this is when I'm Silver League still, so I wasn't expecting to be the best player, but I feel I really should have done better. I really needed to scout better in this game, and thankfully I think that's something I've worked on. I'm still not the best at scouting, but I've worked on it, and I'm trying my best not to just sit in my base and try and take up the mutants. I definitely don't get a 5.5 minute layer. That was just a stupid mistake. I don't know why I did that, but oh well. I lost this game, and it was a fair and square loss, so anyways, and that's it for this game. So see you guys in the next one. This is Cerat signing out.